So I gather that part of the issue here is that you guys kind of thought Lady was okay and were surprised to get a big vet bill.
Yes.
And you may not have known the extent of her injuries at first.
At that time, but
Yeah.
I did go back to the Jaime residence.
Right.
And I then said, you know, my dog is injured. I am going to be taking her in for emergency surgery. And I did also text immediately after the surgery was performed
Right.
to say what had happened and
Right.
that I did have a vet bill.
One of the things that the plaintiff gave us, Exhibit E, what I believe are the very first text messages that you guys sent, where she texts you her name, and this is kind of how you're exchanging information. And then you say, please keep me posted, prayers for her. If Ms. Shields hadn't told you that the dog was injured and that something was going to need to happen, why would you be sending her prayers?
You know, I felt really bad. I'm a totally dog lover, so I was just like, I just hope to God she's okay. And she goes, yeah, she'll be okay. You know, I'm going to take her to get checked out. She did show me one picture, and it showed the 2 little scars in there, and I'm like, okay. And then after that, my daughter had mentioned, too, that she has said, oh, my boyfriend, my fiancé is a vet. I'll have him check her out.
Okay, Judge Corriero.
Ms. Jaime, you contend that the plaintiff is equally responsible for what happened here because Lady snipped at Daisy and therefore started the fight. So you know that in Old England, dogs were actually put on trial for their assaults. So what you're suggesting to us, in a sense, is that your dog acted in self-defense. But we found out many, many years ago that dogs are dogs. And they act like dogs. They are not people. They react instinctively. So we really can't say that Daisy started the fight. So what I have to focus on is where the incident took place. Did it take place on your property?
Right on my,
Front lawn?
pretty much.
Do you have a fence?
We do have a fence, but we have a driveway that's open.
And Daisy wasn't leashed?
I was about to leash her to put her in the car.
About?
Yes,
wasn't
I mean,
at the-
she was sitting next to
Yes.
me when she passed, so.
Okay. But you were sitting on the porch and she got away?
Yes.
She got away. And she ran to where? Where were you, Ms. Shields?
I was in the street.
You weren't on the defendant's property.
No, I was not on her property.
So your dog
We were
ran
right
off
in
your
front
property.
of her house, yes.
And I just want to make it clear here what happened because we can't downplay also the nature of the injuries. You've given me photographs of
Oh, yes.
this is Lady in more casual, playful mood.
Yeah, she loves balls.
But this is Lady with 2 puncture wounds.
That was immediately after it happened.
Ms. Jaime, you see that?
No, she showed me more of a close-up picture.
Here's another.
I believe that's
You see
probably
those?
the picture she showed me, yeah.
How long had Daisy been a part of the family? I guess I could ask your daughter. I'm sorry,
no,
your name?
it's my other daughters.
Your other,
My
okay.
daughters.
So how long has Daisy been a part of the family?
They had her for, I guess, 1.5 years, 2 years.
How long had you watched her?
Just that morning. They just left that morning.
You had never had any interaction with Daisy before that?
When I would go visit my daughter, I would see her.
And, you know, when dogs are adopted, they can come with some issues. Were you aware of any issues?
None at all. I mean, like I said, where they lived, even the fence has like a wide little opening, and the little chihuahuas would go through and greet her. Babies would feed her in her mouth. She's not an aggressive dog. She's very friendly. I mean, she did come from an abusive background, which maybe she felt threatened herself. I don't know.
Tell me about this agreement, because there was some agreement that was made through text. She's asking you for money. You say, you know, I can pay you in installments. First, the agreement that you put out there for $100 a month, and the plaintiff declined that. Then at some point, there was an agreement about $100 weekly. Tell me about that.
I mean, this was a text at 3 in the morning that she texted me the amount. And then I said, okay, well, I'll notify my daughter. But then I felt like, no, she was under my care. You know, I'm gonna take responsibility for her. And I told her, okay, keep me posted. You know, I'm willing to work with her. At the moment, I didn't know how much. You know, like I said, I only seen those 2 little scars. I seen her running off. She assured us she was okay. And then she tells my daughter, my boyfriend, fiance is a vet. So you automatically think, well, he's gonna treat her. So at the moment, I'm just like, oh, I'm blessed.